Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 906 Brawl Stars Star Drop opening. But again, today should be rather exciting because we have the Brawl Talk, and in fact, apparently at the time I'm getting up and recording, it's almost 12 minutes away at this point, so I'm pretty much going to be watching it immediately after recording. But you can see we also have the Supercell store freebie for Lunar New Year's. Again, they're still doing dailies for that. Some of them last 2 days though, but of course you want to be checking every day to get the most rewards that you can. And I guess they gave up on the whole shoving 8s in every reward because this one was just 100 coins. But I should also have completed the Melodie quests or special quests as well as the mega quest, netting me an additional 2 love boxes and at least 1 extra star drop. But I also have the 6 daily wins yesterday. I actually got them with Melodie, so I should just be able to open all these right now. And it looks like we have angelic drops, so hopefully we get some good stuff. Let's see what happens. Starting with 100 coins is alright.
Super rare.
Super rare 50 bling. 100 bling.
Rare.
Rare 25 power points. 100 bling. There's our chaos drop.
Super rare.
Super rare of 50 power points is alright. We have 100 coins from the Supercell store. We have our additional star drop. Rare 100 XP doublers. So it was just the one. Again, the first time they had the special quest, I believe it was 2. Now it's been 1 every time. I don't know why. But anyway, we still should have 2 love boxes. So hopefully we get some good here. So starting with a 5 box, 39 bling, 39 bling, 69 coins, 69 coins, 69 coins, 39 bling. Nothing crazy, unfortunately. But they are putting out the teaser here again, despite it not airing quite yet. Trophy changes, prestige, and the Hunter's Brawler. Again, I think we knew about all those things before the video, but they're going to clarify. I'm very excited to see what they have to say. But on to the second love box. Another 5 bucks, 39 bling, 69 coins, 39 bling, 69 coins, 34 credits, 34 credits. Again, happier to get credits, at least a rare resource in the game. We have Daily Streak, day 315 with reward of 50 coins and a fortune to stay hydrated. I suppose that is always important, but not really a fortune again. So, again, more friend requests I have to check over on Squad Busters. Again, speaking of, despite only playing roughly 6 matches a day after making first on the global leaderboard, I'm still hovering around top 4 in the US. I'm surprised it's still that high, honestly. But it really just depends on if there's anyone willing to take this spot. And again, I only think I'm really going to start pushing for first global again once the new season starts, because it's the only way to push for first without having that constant back and forth between the other players who actually just want to spend hours playing Squad Busters, because again, there are other things I'd like to do. And again, based on the poll from you guys, it does seem that there are some of you that want me to maintain, in quotes, the leaderboard, but at the same time, it's a little absurd to dedicate literally everything to just playing Squad Busters. So anyway, if we hop over to the shop, we have the Lunar Lowest Willow Value Pack still, of course. Looks like that lasts for another 3 days roughly. We have this Lunar New Year daily freebies. We have a player icon. Again, it looks like a tag almost. I'm not actually sure what that's meant to be, but maybe you guys do. And again, a pretty decent looking icon there. I don't know if I'd use it, but we also have the Brawl Stars Esports Championship going on today. Again, that starts in roughly, I want to say 3 hours from now, right? 2 p.m. So I'll make sure to put in my predictions after as well. And I'll watch at least 2 hours, you know, however long it takes to get all the additional rewards. But then I have to get back to grinding for the trophy box, our last one, if I actually want to finish that up. Again, still considering this Lunar New Year 50% off gems offer. And we have yet another free love box here from getting the 20 million takedowns with Melodie. And again, it's 7 days. I don't think any of these are going to last long enough for me to justify holding on to them and not opening them right away for the Mega Star Drop opening. So let's see what we have. Hey, it's a 5 bucks, but we're starting with 500 coins, 69 coins, another 21 gems, 50 bling, 50 bling, 69 coins. Again, of course, it's the box that I don't really put in any effort for that gives me the best rewards, but again, the rest of these offers are pretty eh. And again, I'm still thinking about Ferocious Fang and Jade Agent Cold again. Of course, you guys can let me know in the comments any opinions you guys have. The thing is, again, you never really know next year if the discounts are going to get any better, if they're even necessarily going to roll out the skins again. Based on their status as seasonal, you would think they always would, but I don't know that you can always say for sure they'll put these ones out at the exact time. Probably, but who knows. And we also have a resource offer that's okay, but again, I don't really want it. Plus, it's ending in 15 minutes. Again, I swear, it's always ending in 15 minutes when I log in, and I don't know what that's about. It's very strange. I have daily freebie of 15 coins, as well as 10 free power points. Again, I think it has something to do with... maybe it's a more personalized offer, but regardless, I don't really want it, so I don't know. I'm sure shoving a creator code quick. I'll probably get one eventually. But again, OJs is always a pretty good substitute for the... As of today, I have 3,268 XP doublers and 219,832 power points. Again, pretty hefty amount. But, you know, if we check in the quest tab, I'll show you guys. Again, despite not even opening the quest, I've already got some progression towards it. Defeat 40 enemies. I've already defeated 4 again with Melodie. And it started immediately after completing the last one. I'll make sure to complete it for tomorrow's Star Drop opening. Again, no special quests, but we do have the Melodie date to go on, I suppose. Again, I think I've been showing off the modes, but I haven't actually been stating them. At least I forgot for a day, probably yesterday or the day before. But as of today, we have Basketball Turnover, Brawl Hockey Super Center, Knockout 5v5 Rastermind, and Brawl Arena at the Smackdome. Again, really nothing too crazy going on. I will point out we don't have any more new Brawlentine bosses cycling, and that could change, but as of right now, there's nothing. But we do still have It's Raining Coins, and a reminder to you guys that this apparently refreshes every day, and it seems to be giving away 300 coins. You can get it done in as quick as 2 matches if you're getting about 15 stacks of coins each match, and of course winning the match, because you only get the rewards of coin stacks that you picked up if you win. It literally says it right there, actually. But today's map is Wipeout Catacombs. I forget what yesterday's was, but again, if you guys are paying attention, I'm sure you know. In fact, you might know the names of the maps better than I do. But anyway, if we hop over to the news tab. Again, I didn't take a look at the final poll. I put out a poll of which version do you guys think we're going to be dating for Melodie, whether it's tall Melodie, short Melodie, doesn't really matter, or you thought she was in a relationship with Sirius already. But again, if we hop into it, again, I'll try and go through the first section and let's see what happens. Back in a second. Alright, so I just paused to go back and check the poll. If you guys were wondering, I was just too interested to know what you guys think before spoiling which version of Melodie this is on the date. Obviously, we're about to see in a second, but it looks like the majority of you think because it's Melodie, it doesn't matter, i.e. Melodie's perfect no matter what, etc. At least some of you wanted Giraffe or Tall Melodie, and at least one person thought she was dating Sirius already, or the murderer, right, etc. Again, why do they think that? Because Angelo said it in one of the recordings, if you guys haven't heard. But that could just be a gossip rumor. And again, if it is true, it's going to be a really awkward date. I'll say that much. But again, as for what I think they're probably going to standardize the size, right? It's probably going to be more towards the tall side. Again, no one voted for Goblin Melodie or Short Melodie, whatever you want to call her. So RIP to that, but I guess it makes sense considering we all wanted her height increased again because she used to be tall, not short. But anyway, let's hop into the date. And again, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the voice for this at all, frankly. And I was also trying to think of the things I know about Melody, right? So she likes to sing, she likes the spring, right? What do we know about Melody exactly? I don't know if we know that much about her. She likes to have the spotlight on her, I guess, but that also kind of changed during the Good Random season when she sort of gave it up for Janet as well, even though there used to be a competition. So I don't know, I'm not 100% sure here. I think this one's gonna be pretty tough. Again, I guess I'll try the voice here, but I don't know. Alright. I usually don't date my fans, but you've been such a good melodian that I'll make an exception. And this is just, she has such a higher pitch voice. Again, it's always the tougher ones to do. Let's go dancing. People will be blown away when they see the true idol perform. How about we grab something sweet? Does she like sweets? I don't know. Karaoke is the best place to shake off stress and watch you shine. Karaoke is more Jae Young's thing, isn't it? I think she'd appreciate being called the true idol, right? And guys, if you don't remember, we have to get... It doesn't matter if you get the perfect date. Obviously, I always want to try on the first try just because I'm only doing one, so you guys can experience the rest for yourself. And of course, I'll be posting the poll on what you guys think the best final question answer is. And probably some other, I'll say quote-unquote, best date moments for Melody. But, again, if you guys don't remember... Jock Stew, legendary skin on the line. We gotta get the best answer for the final question here. Again, I already have it, but I'd hate for you guys to miss out on it, if nothing else. So I'm gonna go with Let's Go Dancing. I mean, she had that one dance scene, I guess, in, if you guys didn't see last year's esports finals, right? They had that one person come out dressed as Melody, right? They were laying down some dancing, right? I don't know if anyone actually cared, unfortunately. It looks like they at least tried, but I don't know. Well, she seems happy. I don't usually mingle with rookies, but I'll make an exception for you. Everyone can learn something, right? Okay, I guess that's good. A bunch of brawlers are dancing when you and Melody approach. Somehow the sunlight lines up perfectly behind you. Everyone stops what they are doing and stares. Now's our time to take the spotlight. Okay, I've been watching K-pop videos non-stop. Right, Korean pop. I guess, yeah, that's more her, right? Since I knew this date was happening, let's go. Just stand back, I'm going to go for it. That sounds like it could only go wrong. Do a backflip. Wasn't it, Marcio, right? Marcio did the backflip in that one, Brawl Talk, and he, like, broke his spine or something. Obviously as a joke, but I get a feeling that might be foreshadowing here. Probably don't go for that one. Leave Melody to do what she does best. Do we let her go for it? I mean, she'd probably want it more than if we were to dance with her, right? Knowing Melody? Maybe we should just let her go for it. I'm really thinking that's probably the one here, right? We'll just leave her to go for it. Everything goes well. You managed to follow the choreography. Mina and Melody have the center spots. Mina? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but how did Mina get here? Two totally different styles, but both amazing. That was fun. They were even decent as backup dancers. What do you think? If life were a K-drama, this would be the moment I'd fall for you. And I'm not even acting. Disculpa mas niya. Que se compara a Mina. I don't think talking about Mina is going to be a good thing, so again, if we remember anything from the other dates, talking about the other brawler, I think it was Angelo's date, right? Specifically where you just start saying, oh, well, this person would be perfect for you. That's not ever good. Okay, let's go with if life for a K-drama, I guess. Oh, okay, well, that seems good. I don't know what that means. I guess it's hard enough to do the voice here, but I can't even read that. What am I supposed to do? I'm assuming it's a good thing, guys. I'm assuming I'm doing good. Take these. It's time you leveled me up so you can play with me properly. Did I do it? You took Melody dancing and you didn't completely suck. Honestly, Melody's expectations are pretty low because most of her other interactions are brawlers being too starstruck to speak. At least that's what she tells people. I don't get to see the screen, but I did it. Okay, well, again, despite me claiming this is the brawler I know the least about, we got the perfect date first try. So, again, I wish I'm gonna have to go back through and to claim the reward. I hate it when it does this. I can't even. I'm gonna have to restart the date if it even lets me. It's not the first time that's happened. Every time I like refresh the game, that seems to happen. By the way, guys. Now I'm gonna have to run through it again. Okay. Okay, let's go dancing. Let her do her thing. K-drama. We play with Melody, whatever that means. Again, I love how most of the comments for this date were just that one line she has where it's like, get back to me when you grow up or whatever. Alright. Anyway, great work. You just had the perfect day with Melody. Again, I can't believe I actually got it because all the other ones I really thought I had it and then I didn't. This one, I didn't think I had it because, you know, Mina was there for some reason, but I did it. Okay. I'm gonna claim my 200 power points, move on to the final question. Again, all that just to get to the final question. What? The game is broken. Oh my god, we're already so close. Which song would be the best for... Oh no. For us to do a duet on. Okay, again, I was hoping this would be an easier question like Rose's. Speaking of, but we didn't actually get the full amount for Rosa, did we? We didn't get the full 8 chaos drops, and I thought that was an easier question. We're already so close, so clearly you guys know Melody even better than I do, but how you like that hypercharge, do, or dynamite like dynamite. Do. I don't know. I mean, obviously, light it up like dynamite. I know what reference that is. I have no idea what the do is. And how you like that hypercharge. This is gonna kill me. Good thing I'm not actually choosing this for the perfect day because I have no idea. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. Again, I'll put the poll out. You guys can let me know. And in fact, again, I wouldn't be too disappointed if we got either the pin or a spray there, but obviously it looks like we're probably gonna end up getting the Jock Stew skin, which for you guys I'd say is probably better than having a spray or pin. But again, obviously, since I have the skin, I wouldn't mind getting a different pin or spray. But hopefully it's a good fallback, I'll say nonetheless. But we're already really close to getting it at the 3rd tier this time. Again, I don't know if that's rigged, or I don't know if we're just doing better. But again, usually I have some kind of input here. But I have no idea. I really have no idea. I want to say the do. But it could be the dynamite like dynamite because it is I know it is in reference to at least that one K-pop song that's very famous. Again, I'm trying to BTS, right? This is what the group was called. It's light it up like dynamite. I think it is just called Dynamite. Because I think we're just referencing the K-pop song, and then because we don't understand, we're saying like dynamite. Maybe that's what we thought the lyrics was. I think that's the one. I think it is. That would be my guess, but frankly, I could see it being any one of those. That's a hard one. But again, of course, you guys gotta let me know. Did you get the perfect date with Melody on the first try? I didn't think I did, but I did, apparently. I know this brawler better than anyone else in this lineup, apparently, which is very surprising to me. But again, yeah, it was kind of fun. So 200 power points. Now I just gotta find out afterwards what the worst state possibly is. Maybe you just go dance with Mina instead or something. They usually like to put the best state and the worst state right next to each other, I've noticed in these RPG dating scenarios. But yeah, anyway, again, as of today, of course, make sure to remember to put in your predictions for esports. Let me know if you got anything good out of your freebies here, the 3 love boxes, the star drops, your daily rewards, etc. And again, make sure to check out the new Brawl Talk. And okay, I'm gonna pause the video for one more second because I know I'm forgetting one other thing, and I want to have it for the Brawl Talk. I should have done this when I paused the video like a few minutes ago, but anyway, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so they're probably gonna show this in the video again. I would just be mad if I forgot about it twice, but again, the freebie they're giving away with this Brawl Talk is this weird spike pin that, again, if you what event was it? It was that event where they hashtag random BS, right? That's what it was called. We could have gotten this icon for free from that. So again, in terms of like the Broken Heart Band-Aid spray and that other pin, if we don't get it now and you guys did want those, it looks like we can potentially get these rewards later on through other random avenues. So we got the weird spike icon again. I might use this one. I'm sure a lot of people will. Also, it looks like it's slightly animated with like shining on it for some reason. They put way too much effort into that. There are a lot better icons they could have animated, but yeah, again, of course, I won't put a link, but again, I'll just say, watch the Brawl Talk. Go get that freebie. And again, I'm very excited to see what it is. I'm excited to see some of the esports, stay at least 2 hours, and then get back to the grind, I'll call it. And again, I want to check. Man, I'm getting this notification a lot. They don't want me to forget.
Are you ready to rock?
It's almost like the game knew I was just saying it, and they're also reminding you to go watch the Brawl Talk. But I will say I've got Unstoppable Gene and Meg with Talk to the Hand and Tech Support 2.0 titles. Again, I forget that you actually get record level for getting the titles. I might actually hit record level 8. Again, not that anyone really cares about the record levels too much because either it's way too grindy or the challenges are way too difficult. But again, I did at least want to try to get some of these out of the way. I think I probably still got at least like 30, 40 of these to do. Possibly 50. I don't know. I don't have nearly as many as I'd like to think, but I'm sure I'll get them all eventually, and I definitely got to get Ziggy's at some point. Again, the great. It'd be ridiculous for me not to have that one, but 2 more out of the way. I think from this point forward, I'm going to focus on just getting the trophies aspect of it, because the issue is, if I'm only playing one brawler again and again and again, it takes much longer to get trophies, as I'm sure you guys know, because the amount of trophies you get starts to slowly decrease the higher up in trophies you get. And again, I think I played like 50 matches with Meg or something like that. I think it was like 38, and this is about as far as I got with the trophies. Again, to be fair, if you guys were someone who were on my friends list and you actually saw my matches last night, like at least I did almost go as far as to say is every other match was just a bunch of teamers. Like I literally have matches where it's just like 4 people running up at me in the corner of the map just to kill me specifically because I'm not teaming with them or something. So again, don't be too hard on yourself if you can't make it too far in solo showdown, because that's just how it is right now. Again, all I can say is Upside Showdown should be coming back in some form eventually, so hold out for that. That is, I'll say, our time to shine, right? If you're someone who doesn't want to get a really good team comp in 3v3 and you want to increase your trophies on your brawlers, that's like the best way to do it, you know, because there doesn't seem to be nearly as much teaming in that mode as there is regular solo showdown, but it's still a solo mode. So again, it's how I got my 2 prestiges. Very happy about that. But you know, I don't want this video going too much longer, so let me know if you're excited for all this stuff. Do all those things I said. And again, I'll probably put out the poll for this tomorrow, but again, I'm thinking of putting out those reminders to like, subscribe, etc. at the end of videos. And if I even get partnered in the program eventually, I might even start putting out reminders to hype the videos, which is a new feature if you guys don't know, where you can just help creators out, essentially give them a little more what'd you say audience spotlight, if you will, right? But yeah, again, make sure to do well on that final question on the Melody date so we can all get legendary Jock Stew skin, or again in my case, the fallback. And other than that, I'll put out the poll. It'll be in the comments shortly after I post the video, and let's see how far we can take this, guys.